Why does the city continue to use letters of intent to prosecute trespassers despite the 1997 court ruling finding the practice unconstitutional and the currently pending ACLU lawsuit? Can you just tell us a little bit about what this is referring to?
Well, I can. The city, where there have been problem spots where people gather for often illegal activity after dark, after the bars close down, where people congregate. Sometimes fights break out. There have been shootings. There's alcohol consumed from cars. The property owner under our ordinance is permitted to file with the city a no trespass letter, and it allows our police to come in and break up these crowds, make arrests for, even if there isn't illegal activity like obvious drug deals or shootings or whatever it might be. They could make arrests if people refuse to leave under the trespass law. The American Civil Liberties Union, the ACLU West Michigan, has filed a lawsuit asking that practice be discontinued. We not be permitted to continue that practice. At this stage, I could and probably should only say we need to wait and see what that litigation process generates. I know we are in conversation with the ACLU. We have differences of opinions on it, obviously, and so we're in court. These things don't resolve overnight. I expect that it'll be in the better part of a year before we'll get resolution to this. In the meantime, unless the court enjoins us from doing so, we'll continue to enforce our do not trespass letters.
I know it's not fair to ask you to speak for ACLU, but do you happen to know what their concern here is?
Well, it's not really up to me to speak for the ACLU, but as I've read their pleadings, I'm not sure that's the right term, but their brief. That it's an infringement on personal liberty, our ability to move around, to congregate. I don't remember if they cast it as a First Amendment issue, but it's the ACLU has been a steadfast and important defender of personal rights for a very long time. So I have deep respect for the ACLU. I have a different opinion on this particular subject.
Okay. One last question on that. These letters of intent, are they initiated by the property owner or by the police department presenting the option to the property owner?
I think it's probably fair to say that it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Property owners come to know about it, and if they want to make sure that the police are free to come in and make arrests if people are loitering on their property, trespassing on their property, and they may initiate the letter. On the other hand, if we've got problem spots, as we do, where we know that as soon as the bars close, people gather and continue, making noise around the residential neighborhoods, and sometimes worse. We may initiate that contact with the property owner and say, do you know that you could do this? This is an option that's open to you. So probably fair to say roughly equal numbers of property owner initiated and police initiated.
Okay, thanks for addressing that.